all of us struggle at some time with depression. When we are down, when things just take us a notch lower. It's like a cloud comes over us. It's like we're in a cave and things are just dark. We don't see the light ahead. Being in that way, perhaps you're there right now. The issues of life, the circumstances of life sometimes tends to pull us down and make us feel depressed. David in the Bible is a great example of someone who struggled with depression. Well, we can understand why. As a young man, even though God had chosen him to be the king of Israel, he had to flee for his life. He had to constantly protect himself and shelter himself from Saul, who was after him to take his life in the most cruel way possible. And there was David, finding himself one day in the cave of Adullam. And he really felt depressed. And he's crying out to God, God, when are you going to act for me? What are you going to do for me? Am I ever going to get out of this? But there is a wonderful breakthrough. Found in Psalm 42, verse 5. The psalmist says, why are you cast down, O my soul? Why are you so broken? Why are you looking down? Why are you so depressed? And then he gives the breakthrough and he says, hope in God, for I will yet praise him for the help of his presence, of his countenance. That is so often repeated in the Bible. Not the changing of circumstances so much, but by the deliberate action and the choice to hope in God. There's a very young, promising attorney in Illinois, young man who grew up there and had done very well, became very influential, but he also suffered from depression in a very severe way. And one day he said, I wonder if I'll ever get out of this depression. It is getting the better of me. And he even told his friends that he felt like he should rather take his life. And his friends were concerned about that, and they took away everything possible that he might use to end his life. And yet he remained in such depression. Wondered if he would ever come out of it. If he could ever make something of his life. Well, he did. And this became eventually the President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Never do we associate him with deep depression. But he came out of it. A man of faith. A man who hoped in God. Is that not possible for us too? Again, here's the text. Why are you so broken down, O my soul? Why are you disquieted within me, he says. Hope in God, for I will yet praise him for the help of his countenance. If you'd like to know more about the Fletcher Adventist Church, you can go to our website, which is found at www.fletchersta.org. Our purpose is to lift Jesus up and to love people in.